Max is the first daily disposable line that's available in any parameter you can think of, right? Sphere, toric, multifocal, and multifocal toric. So that means we can fit almost any refractive error that comes into our practice with the same brand. And Max is sort of our ultimate lens in the sense of it's got, the most advanced technology when it comes to comfort and vision and improving the visual experience with technologies like our Opti blue light filter. So this is an opportunity to fit any refractive error in a toric lens, in a multifocal lens, regardless of if they're presbyopic or astigmatic. Until now, when Max was launched, if you had a patient who had astigmatism and presbyopia, which is a lot of our patients, they had to compromise in some way with either monovision or single vision and readers, and now we can really meet their needs. It's good to keep in mind, especially for those patients that are astigmatic and presbyopic. Until now, we did not have a good daily disposable soft contact lens option for them. They have always had to compromise in some way. So it's tempting when you have that patient who's maybe been in monovision for 10 years and they're fine or happy to just keep kind of kicking the can down the road. But I would challenge doctors, and I've had a lot of fun with this since the launch of Max, take those happy monovision patients and say, hey, did you know there's a new option available just for you? I know you've been told in the past, you can't do this, you can't do that. We have an option for you now. This is an opportunity to really impress those patients, really wow them when maybe they didn't even know they were going to be impressed that day. So it's really fun and it's kind of easy on our end to really make a big impact for them. I have done a ton of thinking and research on how vision impacts our perception of comfort with contact lenses. We know so many people have contact lens discomfort, but oftentimes their eyes look pristine and very healthy. And so vision can really impact our perception of comfort. And Max is a unique lens because not only does it have, tear stable technology, which is our sort of most advanced lubrication or hydration system, but it also has the Opti blue light filter, which helps cut glare and halos. If you're in a toric version of Max, we have our blink stabilized design, which is less impacted by gravity than prism stabilized lenses. It doesn't have prism in the optic zone like prism stabilized lenses. And if you've got a multifocal version of Max, we have our pupil optimized multifocal design, which optimizes that multifocal experience. And it's hard to tease out which technology is doing the legwork. And I'd like to think that it's probably a combination of all of those things. Just like, ocular comfort is a combination of a stable tear film and, having comfortable vision. All of those things combine to give the best experience with this Max lens. So it really is the best option to target comfort and vision for your patients. We've been talking a lot about the Max platform in general over the last couple of years as the different iterations have been launched. One thing I want to underline is that the lenses include, as I kind of mentioned earlier, our blink stabilized design, which is a prism-free toric design, which allows patients to have really stable, consistent, reliable astigmatic correction without having prism in the optic zone. That's really important when we think about our monocular astigmats who might only be wearing a toric lens in one eye, which we know is about half of our astigmatic wearers, or about a quarter of the population. So that's a big number of people that could be being influenced by that prism. So I just want to underline that we've had that blink stabilized design in all of our products for a long time, and it's, your patients with Max can benefit from that as well.